Hello everyone, today I'm going to be showing you how I achieve my everyday makeup look. So this look right here, very simple, very easy, just like a very affordable everyday. I'm going to work, I'm going shopping, running errands, that kind of thing. Not too much work, doesn't take too long, it just enhances your natural features, not very too glam or anything like that. Just a really simple everyday makeup look. So if you want to see how I achieve this look, just keep watching. So first I'm going to start with priming my skin. So I'm using the Hourglass Veil primer. This is just a small sample. I got this like a month ago at Sephora, but I love this primer. I find it super mattifying and I'm definitely going to pick it up in the full size, but I'm just priming my skin. I have very oily skin, so priming is really important to make sure I'm absorbing all that oil throughout the day. Next, I'm going to take this Airspun face powder. I like to prep my skin with powder right after primer because it continues to absorb all that oil, and also my concealer and foundation goes on so much better with a nice powdered base. So I do that first before I start with my foundation and concealer. So I'm going to take this Fenty Beauty Concealer and conceal all these dark spots. Y'all, this past year and a half, my skin has betrayed me. And I have so many dark spots from the acne that I have. Right now, I'm pretty happy with my skin. I don't have a ton of active breakouts. I just have dark spots from the breakouts I've had this past year. So I'm really working on my skin right now. But I'm just going in to conceal all those dark spots. I'm just blending all of this concealer out. One thing that I used to do was just like over blend. Like when you're trying to conceal, you need to like make sure it's covering the dark spots, but if you just blend, you're just making the layer of concealer so much thinner, and then that's when it starts to get cakey and stuff because you're having to put more and more concealer on because you're blending too much. So I try to have like a light hand and make sure I'm not thinning out the concealer too much so it's still able to conceal. Now I'm using my Mary Kay CC cream. I really love this. It's a lightweight foundation. All the BB creams and CC creams are super lightweight, so that's what I like to use for every day. More like a tinted moisturizer, I guess. And typically I would just use this on its own, but because I have so many dark spots and stuff from the acne and the breakout that I've had the past year, I have to conceal first. But usually I would just go in with the tinted moisturizer and that would be it, and then go over it with powder, but I had to conceal first, so we got rid of some of those dark spots and everything. I really love that this has SPF in it because that's really important when you have dark spots, because if you're not using products with SPF, it's just going to make the dark spots worse or really hard to get rid of them. Eventually, once I get rid of all these scars, I wouldn't do concealer first. I would just go in with this and then just go over it with a foundation powder. But yeah, I'm just blending this all in. This day, I just felt like I was looking tired. My under eye was looking a little dark. So I went in with that Fenty concealer again under my eye with my finger just to, conceal that a little more, brighten it a little more. This shade concealer really matches my skin really well. It's a little brightening, but it's not super highlighting. I like this concealer, and I like blending it out with my finger because I feel like it gives it more natural, and it doesn't make it look cakey. I'm not really huge on highlighting under my eye in general, definitely not for every day. Next, I'm going to take this foundation mineral powder. I always go over with a foundation mineral powder. I use translucent, yes, but I want something with a little coverage that's going to enhance all the foundation products I've used before. So I like using this. I feel like it mattifies and just pulls it all together. For the eyes, I just put on a simple bronzer. This is my e.l.f. bronzer. I've had it forever. So let's not talk about how the packaging looks horrible. I've hit pan, the top popped off, and the blush that was on the other side, I finished it, and then it just had like a little bit and it cracked all out. So the pan looks horrible, but I like using bronzer on my eyes because it just enhances your eyes just a little bit. Every day I don't need to do a full eye look. It's bronzer just a little darker than my skin tone, has a little shimmer in it, so it has a little oomph, but not too much. So I just use that as a base on my eyes. Next, I'm going in with this Mary Kay liquid eyeliner. I use eyeliner for my everyday makeup just to make my eyelashes look a little thicker. They're pretty tiny and not very full, so I just put some eyeliner at my lash line to thicken my eyes up a little bit. So next, I'm using this dark brown Milani brow gel. I always brush my eyebrows just right up. I have pretty straight eyebrows, so when I brush it up, I'm able to try to create some kind of arch. And then I just go in with really light hair-like strokes, just because there's some thin areas. And yeah, so I keep it super light, super natural, not super snatched at all. Like very natural brow for every day. Next, I'm going in with this tinted brow mascara from NYX. I love this. I feel like it's not too dark. It's a perfect shade, and it keeps my eyebrows in place all day. And sometimes if I don't have time to go in and actually use the brow gel from Milani and draw in strokes, I'll just brush my eyebrows with this. It gives it a little color, fills in any gaps, and keeps my eyebrows in place all day. So I really love this, and it's super inexpensive. I'm taking this Lancome mascara. I really like the wand on this. I feel like it makes my eyelashes look a little more full, and I really like it. So I go in with this. And then I go over top with this waterproof mascara. I double up on mascaras because with oily skin and oily eyelids and everything, I feel like by the end of the day you have a little ring around your eyes because your mascara has ran and gotten underneath and it just doesn't look good. So I try to make sure that my mascara is like locked in place. So next is my holy grail product. This product I have been using probably since I was in the 8th grade. I love this blush from Mary Kay. It's a chromatic blush. They have some kind of chromatic formula that they use. I love it because I think it's the perfect like peachy pink color for my skin tone, but also it has this beautiful highlight to it. So this just makes my look look like I put in way more work than I actually did. Like, I really just put on a base and some bronzer on my eyes, but this blush makes it look like I did so much work because it's a highlighter and blush in one. So just depending on when you turn, you see a little bit of blush, the other way you see a little bit of highlight. I love it, and I just think it complements really, really well. Finally, I'm going to go in with this Fenty Gloss Bomb. I love a glossy lip, and for every day I don't want to wear like a lipstick and a lip stain or any of that. I just like to keep it simple with the little lip gloss. So this is my everyday makeup look. I hope you all enjoyed. Please stay tuned for more videos.